Hi, my name is Alan. I'm currently in Staten Island, New York. This message, this message is political. I used to be a Democrat, and I changed to becoming an independent. I'm glad I did. The reason I did was for work-related purposes. I used to get signatures from registered voters to put amendments on the ballot to change laws in each state. Occasionally, I would get people asking me if I was a Democrat or a Republican. When I first started working in California, I told somebody that I was a Democrat, and the person raised hell. And that's when I decided to tell people I was independent. Eventually, when I came back to New York, I changed my party to independent. And again, I'm glad I did. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to offend people who have been voting Democrat all their lives. But think about this. If you were a juror in a trial, if you had a district attorney trying to convince you that the person on trial was guilty and telling you all the reasons why that person is guilty, and you didn't have a defense lawyer to tell you all the reasons why he's innocent, or if the opposite was true, if there was no district attorney telling you why all the reasons that person was guilty, and you only had the defense telling you all the reasons why he's innocent, then you would be swayed. So if there was just a district attorney telling you why that person was guilty, or that defense lawyer only telling you why this person is innocent, again, you're going to be led to believe that that person is either guilty or innocent based on only one person's or one side telling you what they want you to think. This is why I'm making this video. If you listen to news stations that are owned and operated by Democrats or are owned and operated by Republicans, they are going to tell their news reporters and anchors to tell you the news the way the owner and the top staff want you to believe. So my goal here is this. If you are a registered Democrat or a registered Republican, become an independent thinker. Don't let your minds be twisted into thinking the way they want you to think. Just like I said before, if you had a district attorney only telling you why that person is guilty, then you're only hearing one side of the story. Also, if you have one side telling you all the reasons why he's innocent or she is innocent, you're going to be intimidated to vote that person either guilty or not guilty. So if you hear both sides of the story, you can weigh the pros and the cons of the evidence. If you think about what's going on in Russia, Putin, who is called President Putin, but I don't think he deserves to be called the president. I think he deserves to be called a dictator. What he did was take away the independent news, and he only gives out government news. He only wants you to hear what he wants you to hear. He doesn't want you to hear other people's opinions or the truth. He only wants you to hear the government lies. If you look up the history of Russia, that could and should be your information on how Russia became what they became. Or if you lived in Nazi Germany in the 1930s, they wanted you to believe what they wanted you to believe also. The government controlled the people's minds. So I ask you, do you want your minds controlled? Or do you want to be an independent thinker? Do you only want to hear one side of the story? Or do you think you deserve to hear both sides of the story? Think about this. If you had a child that got punched in school, and your child stood his ground and tried to defend himself, but the teacher did not see your child get punched. He only witnessed your child defending himself. So the principal calls you up and gives you a report about your child, that he hit another person in school, and you don't hear your child's version of the story. Do you think that's fair? So I ask you, my fellow Democrats and Republicans of the United States of America, to think independently and to listen to both sides of the story. Listen to the Democratic-controlled media and the independent-controlled media, and if there are any, the Republican-controlled media, and listen to both sides of the story and make an honest assessment of the situation and vote intelligently. Weigh the pros and the cons intelligently. This video is to be continued. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Please leave a comment. So if you subscribed, please leave the comment in the comment section. And please share this video. I will try to send you videos that will be informative, enjoyable, and to help you make intelligent decisions. Enjoy your day, and thank you for watching.